Plaintiff Destiny Patterson says the defendant is her cousin, but as of today, she no longer considers him family. Destiny claims the defendant is immature and abusive, and she's suing because he got her car impounded after he drove it on a suspended license and was involved in a hit and run. Defendant Mario Conway says Destiny grew up in a Christian home, but she does not live a Christian lifestyle. Mario claims after the incident with the car, Destiny started stalking him and threatened to slash his tires. So he's suing for harassment and emotional distress.
Start with you.
The defendant, Mario, is my cousin, but as of today, I don't no longer consider him as family anymore. He's older than me, but he's very immature. He's selfish and he's abusive.
How much older than you is he?
I'm 21. I believe he's 40 or almost 40.
Okay. And how have you all been throughout your life?
As like before the situation happened, we was very close. Him and my mom, they're like best friends, like best cousins, brothers and sisters. But I just feel like he's very selfish and he just don't care about me, and I'm supposed to be his little cousin. He played me.
You're talking about this incident?
Yes.
All right, let me allow him to give some background first, and then we'll get to that.
This is my little cousin. I grew up with them in a household. Her mom's is very close to me, and she grew up to be a little ratchet. You know, she grew up in a Christian home, but she grew up to be some person I don't know.
In what way?
She came to my house for one, yelling and screaming.
Your Honor, he's lying.
About
That's
this
a lie.
incident?
Yes, trying to slash my tires.
Other than this incident that she's about to tell me about, is there anything else about the relationship? You called her out of her name. All you were making reference to is this incident? She went ghetto on you because of this incident?
Yeah, it came from
because you owed her money?
But
all right, that doesn't make her generally ghetto. That just makes her ghetto when you owe her money.
Okay, but
that's what it sounds like to me. Tell me what happened here.
January 13, 2015, I landed him my car. We both agreed that while I'm at work, he can see my car to run some errands for a few hours. A few hours went by, his fiance inboxed me on Facebook, and here's the messages right here saying,
let's see it, please.
Saying that my car has been impounded and he fit the description of a hit and run. And on top of that, he lied to me and told me that he had license and all along his license was suspended. If I knew his license was suspended, I never would have let him borrow my car, because I don't let nobody see my car without license.
And what happened with your car?
So I ended up not getting it out. He told me, here's some other messages.
Why didn't he get it out?
He didn't get it out.
No, he didn't say why. Did you ask him about getting it out?
He told me that he was going to try and get the car out. The payment was going up and up as time went by.
He was broke?
Yes, he didn't he didn't have enough money to get it out.
And he had a girlfriend, though?
Yeah.
Where y'all live? Where the women date broke men and who don't have cars? Go ahead.
And then he also had got arrested because they said he was fit for the description of a hit and run. So he got arrested, the car got impounded. A couple of days later, after he got out of jail, he also inboxed me on Facebook again saying that basically he's going to help me get my car out. Don't worry about it. Everything gonna be all right, little cousin, that he loved me. So time went by, and I still haven't received nothing from no type of payment for my car. And March 17th, he inboxed me on Facebook his number. So I ended up calling him and
stalking me.
I ended up calling him. I called him one time saying that, okay, you my cousin. Since you can't get the car out, you can just give me $800 and I just put that on toward a new car. So he ended up saying, okay, well, I got you, cousin, woo-woo, I love you, all kind of other stuff. He just be lying.
You still haven't gotten anything?
No, I still haven't got nothing. He told me, and ever since then, these were some other messages on Facebook. I was just asking him, like,
Do you work?
I was working at the time, but because he lied, That's a lie.
She don't work. She
I was working at
Whatever she do, you need to do a little twerking and you won't have to buy her car.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you.
Relying on this 21-year-old.
He lied to me and told me that he was pulling up to my house because he was going to take me to work one day, and he ended up not coming, and he made me lose my job because of that.
Go ahead, sir. What do you want to say about her car, taking her car and having it impounded?
Well, Your Honor, I did not know that my license was suspended at the time. I was on SR-22, and they had ended up suspending my license that morning. I didn't know. She did let me use the car for an errand, but I ended up getting called to work. So they did pull me over because her car was raggedy, the bumper was hanging.
No, it wasn't. That's a lie.
How about your car? How was yours working?
My car was sitting at home. My car was sitting at home.
You don't have a car. That's a lie.
Let him finish.
My car was sitting at home because I needed a battery.
So yours was raggedy because hers would drive.
No.
Yours wouldn't drive.
I needed a battery for my car.
Right, so it was raggedy. You couldn't drive it.
I have a nice little car.
It's not that nice. You couldn't drive it. Go ahead.
But I ended up going to work, and they pulled me over saying I fit the description for a hit and run because her bumper was hanging, dragging all over, making spark marks all over.
So why did you get it out of
ground.
impound?
I didn't have no money at the time. I had a lot of bills and a lot of things going on at the time. But I feel like that I don't owe her for that car.
Why?
Your Honor, because I gave her rides back and forth from work every day almost. From January to April, I gave her rides to work, paid for food.
That's not true. That's
Picked her and
not
her
true.
friends up from work.
You said you was going to pay me and let me.
Ma'am, did you agree to allow him to forego paying in exchange for giving you a ride to work?
No, that's a lie.
So she didn't agree to that, sir.
But she didn't pay me for gas either, Your Honor.
I understand. I understand.
So
she has to agree to that, and she didn't. You did agree to repay her. You did agree to repay her for the value of her car. You have that value?
I got the value of the blue book, the Kelly Blue Book.
Sir, your counterclaim is for what? How does she owe you for harassment and emotional distress?
For harassment, because she called me so much that I had to change my number, Your Honor. She called me all through the day, all through the night.
It's called collections. What else?
But I understand that, Your Honor, but she called me so much, like to the point where
you were
I couldn't.
ducking her so much.
She gave everyone in my family.
Let me get you out of here because you're coming across as sorry and sorrier every minute, and I don't want you to make yourself or anybody else look bad. $1,570. I don't like sorry men in here. Yours is dismissed. Have a good day.
Thank you. Big cousin.
You get your money.
Thank you.
So
big cousin. And I'm supposed to be your little cousin.
You ain't my little cousin. You little big now. Get out of here.
Bye-bye. Bye, everybody.
Enjoy your little 1570.